All right, now the sweet potatoes are done, and we're in the I'm going to be in the process of draining the water out, and so my lovely fiance Lolita, who I call Lola, is going to be recording it. So, all right. So keep an eye on me while I'm moving around. All right, my sweet potato pies are done, and I've turned the pot off. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drain them. So I'm going to drain the sweet potatoes. And of course, I use just a simple drainer. And all I want to do is just drain the water out. And so that's what I'm going to do now. Now once I do that, the water is very hot, so you have to be very careful not to spill any of it on yourself. So the water is drained out. I'm not going to dump all the potatoes in there. Basically, all I wanted to do was take the water out. Now, this is what the potato looks like. You see, it's much better to keep the skins on. A lot of people, like my mother, she used to peel the sweet potatoes and then cube them and then put them in a pot to make her sweet potato pies. I don't do that because I find it's much easier to boil the potatoes whole. The skin comes off once they're boiled, comes off very easy. I'm going to show you. After that, I'm going to pause it. You got to be careful because the sweet potatoes are very hot. They're very hot. And like I explained to you before, I have a small working quarter, right? But it's comfortable for me. So this is the potato. And as you see, the skin comes off very easily. Usually I run it under cold water, and that makes it easier for me to handle the sweet potato. And I'm going to do that the next time because, as you can see, the steam is coming off, and it's uncomfortable taking the skin off when the sweet potato is hot as it is just coming out of the pot. So basically, that's the process. As you see, I'm taking the skin off. And the skin is off. Whew, it's very hot. Very hot. I need something to lift it out. I'll use this tool here. You can use anything to take it out if you like. And you see, that's what the sweet potato pie, what the sweet potato looks like. The skin is off. And I'm just taking it out. Now, the simplest way to do it is to run the sweet potato pies or the sweet potatoes under cold water. That makes it much more over there. That makes it much more easier to handle. Now, I'm going to pause it here because what I'm doing was just showing you the sweet potatoes. I took them out. You've seen how easy the skin came off once they're boiled. I mean, there's no effort at all. And when you're cooking, you don't want your cooking project to be a chore. You want it to be fun, and you don't want to put a whole lot of effort into it. So you always think of ways to when you prepare something to make it easier on yourself in preparing the dish. And so right now, I'm going to pause it, and I'll be right back with you, and I'm going to show you the ingredients as I add the ingredients to make my sweet potato pie. Now, as I stated to you before, I'm a cook. I don't go with a lot of measurements. I go by sight. I'm in the process of going to culinary art school, so I deal with the measurements then when it comes to where I have to prepare meals for a lot of people, you know, over 100 or so. And so, I mean, that's what it comes down to. But on a simple thing, if you're just cooking for your family and stuff, you know, only it's just my style. I don't use measurements. I cook by sight. And so now I'm going to cut it off here, and I'll be right back while I'm showing you the process while I'm cooking. Right? You hold on until I come back.